So we've been talking about action verbs, which are words like jump, shoot, run, play, smile, dance, hope, okay? These are all actions that people are performing, okay? But there's another type of verb that we need to talk about, and these do not show us actions. So they're a little different from what we typically think of as a verb, okay? Now, these verbs are verbs that I call the be verbs, right? Be verbs connect nouns or pronouns, okay, with a word that is describing them, all right? So, for example, Laura is a teacher. Elliot was ready. My be verbs are is and was, all right? And they're just connecting Laura, okay, to the description of her teacher, and Elliot to the description of him, ready. Okay. Now, there are lots of forms of the verbs to be. It's a really weird verb, okay, and it shows up in lots of different forms depending on whether the noun that comes before it is singular or plural, what person we're in, first, second, or third, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so the forms of the be verb in the present tense: I am, or we are, you are, he, she, it is, and they are. Okay, and in the past tense, it's was and were. So I was, we were, you were, he, she, or it was, and they were. Okay, you'll also see just be, been, and being. Okay, so like I have been, I am being, whatever. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Scroll down, and we're going to try to find the be verb here. We're going to draw an arrow between the two nouns being linked as well. All right, the Greek language was widespread throughout the country. So looking at my last little section here with the be verbs, it looks like my be verb here is was. Okay, it's a past tense be verb, and it's connecting the language and widespread, showing us that widespread describes the language. Okay, so let's look at number 2. All the dialects were similar. So again, it looks like I have another past tense be verb, were, all right, and I'm connecting similar and dialects. All right, these people are miserable. This time I have a present tense be verb, are, all right, connecting people and miserable. Good. Okay. So don't forget these, because all the time I have people mix up be verbs with other types of words. They mix them up with pronouns, they mix them up with prepositions. They just totally forget about them, okay? So am, are, is, was, were, be, being, been, okay? So lots of A's, lots of W's, lots of B's, okay? So we don't want to forget those. We want to make sure those stick in our heads, all right? If you want to, we can have a little sentence. Alexander and Isabel watched Will battle buzzing bees. So am, are, is, was, were, be, being, been. Okay? If that helps you. All right? Alexander and Isabel watched Will battle buzzing bees. Okay? Lots of W's, lots of B's, lots of A's. All right? So try to remember those be verbs, all right, because they're going to show up a lot. All right? Have a good night and do the rest of your homework.